Yeah, there are loads of stories of people who actually venture out onto frozen ponds or lakes and get trapped on the ice, and the chances of survival are very slim.
Yes, the problem is that it's almost impossible to reach people across the broken ice. Now, last week I went to Hayling Island near Portsmouth to investigate a unique rescue vehicle which can cross almost any terrain. Can be dangerous stuff, but I'm okay for today because I've got my safety rope and I've got Dick on the end of it who can pull me out. Now, the dangerous thing about mud is you can well and truly get stuck in it, and the more you struggle, the deeper you sink and the harder it is to come out. The good thing is, though, there are people that can rescue you, but it's also tough for them. Well, up until now, that is. Help! Help! Anyone?
And here's the ideal solution, a rescue vehicle that floats on a cushion of air and, unlike me, doesn't get stuck. As there's no danger, the rescuers can get as close as they like. Alan Orchard and Robert Trussler are founder members of the Search and Rescue Hovercraft Association.
Sound, phew, but with dirty hands, oh dear. Never mind.
These small hovercraft are very reliable and have a top speed of 50 miles per hour. They can also travel 150 miles without refuelling and can carry up to 5 people or the same weight in rescue equipment.
Oh, well, I have to say thank you so much for saving me, guys. I could have been stuck there forever.
That's all right. Are you all right?
I'm all right. A bit cold, a bit wet, a bit muddy. So tell me all about this.
Well, a number of us that have been involved in hovercraft for some years have been aware that in certain search and rescue scenarios, hovercraft could play a vital role. And last year we set up a registered charity to provide hovercraft with pilots to the established emergency services, because the hovercraft can get access to areas that no other vehicle can get to, mud as you've seen today. We can also go over snow and ice of varying thicknesses. We can also travel over floodwater where there may be floating debris or varying depths and where a normal outboard motor probably couldn't operate. The service should be starting spring this year, so hopefully we'll be seen around the area helping people.
What's the deepest you ever found anyone stuck in mud?
Well, there have been reports on a young lad in the Hamble who was almost up to his neck in mud.
My feet were trapped, so I couldn't actually make any proper movements to get myself out.
Stephen Tucker's rescue was reenacted by 999. It was a close thing for both Stephen and his rescuer, who was also in danger of being sucked down into the mud. If they had used a hovercraft, it would have been a lot safer for everyone. I've been told that piloting one is a bit like driving on ice.
Yeah. Right, okay then, Connie, we'll put the headsets on and hopefully you should be able to hear me.
I can hear you.
Good.
Roger, Roger.
Tango. Right then, we have 2 basic controls in the hovercraft. You've got your throttle, a twist grip on your right hand side here, and basically if you twist down towards the floor, you open the throttle and then we'll
zoom away.
Zoom away, yes indeed we will. And then you have your rudders, and then if you pull the rudder bar down to the right, we'll turn right, and then pull down for the left, and we'll turn left. Okay then, so if you want to turn the engine over,
okay,
get started.
Alright.
Okay then, and then slowly bring the RPM up, the engine revs, open the throttle slowly, and then we'll be off.
Right, okay.
This bit seems surprisingly easy.
Are you feeling a bit nervous with a novice at the wheel?
A little bit, because it's okay when you know what you're doing.
Right.
But when you've got a first-time person actually going in the hovercraft, it's slightly worrying. But Not to worry, you're doing
Don't
very
worry,
well.
you're in safe hands, I can assure you.
Thank you so much. You're doing very well. You can put our beacon on, which is the top left-hand button.
This one?
Yep,
Yep.
that's it.
So what does that do?
We've got an orange beacon on the back,
Right.
which just indicates that we're a hovercraft, because
Right.
all hovercraft have to have a flashing orange beacon.
Oh, right, okay.
If you want to slowly bring the left hand down,
The left hand, right?
yeah,
Like that?
yeah, and we'll start turning round.
Yep.
When you feel the back end of the hovercraft come turning, then you've got to counterbalance, so you correct your turn.
Whoa, waves.
Carry on coming round. Pick up the RPM a little bit. That's it. A bit more. That's it. Hey!
And now shall I straighten up?
Yeah, keep your RPM up.
Yep. Whoa, I'm getting wet now.
No.
Ah, it's coming right in my face.
Accelerate a bit more.
Right. Now for the tricky bit, going from water to land.
Right, we're going to go on that bit of land there, yeah?
That bit round there.
Yeah. Here we go. Have you ever hit a seagull?
No. Full power.
A new rescue service seems a very good idea, but who's going to pay for it?
We're looking hopefully to go for National Lottery funding
Right.
to help us so we can buy some new hovercraft
Yep.
to see how we get on really. So we can buy rescue equipment. We're advertising for volunteers, and if they have the particular requirements we're looking for,
Yeah.
we take them on.
Well, thank you very much for saving my life when I was stuck in the mud, and also for giving me this hovercraft lesson. It's absolutely